Welcome, Stream Elements.
When I was 15, the thought of an apocalypse never troubled me. The only thing I couldn't give up, even in the face of the world's end.
Welcome, lazy_Blair, he/him.
Watching the sun gently slide into the water's embrace, or fireworks dancing on the canvas of the night sky. Even if tomorrow weren't better, it wouldn't be worse, I thought. When you're reading this letter, I imagine much has changed. Whether it's yourself or the world. Heed the call of your innermost desires. Advance without fear. Navigate as your heart dictates. Robust power. Perfect execution. Foresee the storm and overcome it. Calm. City Series.
Starry night, a loving mother, a flame-eating father. Look up, cherish both her luminous love and caring, his wrath and cruelty. Yet the father, devouring all flame and glare, never graced the sky. Morning, Mr. Rob. Can I have a latte, please? Extra sugar, extra milk.
Yellow. Be like one quest eventually. I'll get to it one day. Hello. Good, pretty good. Chilling as well. I'm hella chilling actually. I'm hella chill right now. Scratch being chill.
Time for some hard labor?
I've got your back.
We clutched it. We have Trigger Sig.
I am the Eye of Obel.
Have a cup of coffee to jumpstart your day. Coffee is not a must. But a
E1
relaxed
S1 Gun
mindset
Hate
sure is.
Progress in Pole Crash. Hate us up. Oh, that game isn't doing anything. It is not like I'm not doing well in that game. Anyway, I don't need summon anymore, so I'm just gonna like make a stash. I will actually do EXP. I'll do EXP. Well, a mix of EXP and no. What am I looking at now?
How can I help?
I should.
I've got your back.
So, jeez, the cat's going crazy. Five here. I get 5 from one run, another 5 from that. I could just do one run in EXP and
I
then
am
2
the
runs of
Eye of
thingy.
Obel.
Is with me when it comes to HSR. I need too many characters. I need Foog, I need Joucher, and I need to get like not even just Eidolons, I need to get the light cones. The thing is though, everything's just a I don't want to talk about it. It's just HSR. Right. The other cons. I have like all these characters but nowhere to use them in. These in Honda's history I haven't done in case to build that. Yeah. The thing when it comes to not doing hard quests. Well, actually, I've done most of the quests actually. It should be 2 runs of this. I'm not gonna use Ben comp here. I'll be careful not to use thingy. I'm blanking.
I'm in. End of the line.
He's trying to utilize the double jump for EXP. That's what I meant to say.
That all you got?
Leave everything to me.
A weak spot. Just climbing.
That voice characters and just there's a saying I usually like to say. Sometimes I wish I had some. I wish I had some of your problems. Oh, too many characters in that. Oh, I have to. But I don't really have any reason to use Super Break. I want to use Super Break. You know, I think the worst part of my HSR is that I miss out on Tribby. And it's like I missed out on her. Missed out on her. I lost 50-50 to Bonya. That's like the evil thing you could have done. Fake me out. Can I try to stay? Yeah. Anyways, hey, ZZ. Well, Zen is actually helping me like a lot. That and Wu as well. I don't really stream Wu. It's more or less like a me thing, really. But I think, in a way,
How can I help?
I feel like if I explain myself, it's gonna sound weird. What? You know, it's kind of the fact that I got caught out too. Right, that's okay. We basically got cap. Yeah, Nicole needs EXP also. 1.9 max on Nicole here. I should be doing these cores. I'll do these cores on
Don't
Monday.
just think about it. Do it.
I'm the Eye of Obo. She's okay, cool, but she's like a sniper, like a blind sniper. That's kind of cool. One day, no. Okay, so tomorrow's the last day. Kinda glad I have everything now, or everything I want from this patch. I did say I'll do Palicus. I'm gonna try and optimize Palicus today, or for like Bencom specifically. It's cool, but yeah, yeah. I mean, to be fair, design is always connected with designs, so having a blind sniper with like rocket thrusters around the hips, it's cool. It's cool as hell.
Resistance is futile. There's no time to lose. Weakling. In pursuit. Ice Smith. It's over. I swear on my blade. Mind and body. My blade is ready. Surrender. There's no time to lose.
I like the
Press forward.
I should do that though. I need to fix that.
Shadowless blade. We press on. Restore order.
So bad. Wait. From so much Astral and B&B, I got Surf Lucy and Polka and Surf Lighter special pieces, not only TP Shock style. You can always craft it. That's fine too. My favorite build is so sad, but I'm trying my best. The game hates me. I mean, you will always have pieces. You will always have bad pieces. There's literally no way you will never not have a bad piece. Okay.
My turn.
I'm missing one round.
I'll take it. End of the line.
Liner, happy.
End of the line.
Gotcha! Be gone! We're just getting started.
Ah, the game crashed. That's so cool. It crashed. I mean, to be fair, it wasn't that great of a second half. PC is very weird. 1 second. You can get like 5 purple discs per hard mode quest you do, and like 20 polychromes per clear. So if there's like, you know, anything you end up missing out on, or you need something, then I definitely like make sure you do like your hard quests. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, like Clara's pretty new. Like 40 days in new. Actually, no, it was not 40 days now. It was like 50 days in, so it's like over 2 weeks. I mean, a little under 2 months or so. Oh, okay, so I was dealing tie. Just both halves first. Okay.
In pursuit. Wasted time. I see it. Good work, Chief. My blade is already. Victory. The only option. Such provocations don't go unanswered. It's over. Resistance is futile. I see it. In pursuit. Let our souls resonate. The cold is silent.
TPs? It's better to just do a set that you don't really have enough
You can.
on. Or specifically on a stack you'll miss out on. Okay. So, someone's up for a shock star and license basically being occupied. It needs to be body support, species forcing.
Really?
Same. Actual songs are great.
Leave everything to me.
All right. Gotcha. A weak spot. Gotcha now. I'm unstoppable.
Be like pretty good luck in like, you know, grouping. You see, I'm using 4-piece Astral Voice and then 4-piece Shockstar for lighter.
Leave
You
everything
know, that's
to
pretty
me.
good, so I decided to use it. I know I can optimize it. I know I
Look
can.
after the boars, Lucy. Come on.
Okay, the fact that he all didn't die was really bad. I could do that too, just have to light on that Astral World Future Light Core. Okay, the thing is with the reason why Lighter works so well with Astral Voice is because when you have full morale, or the first time you get into full morale, you straight up will always do a quick assist. That's why it's so effective in him. But there are times you don't need it, if you, especially when you actually have like Astral Voice on like Idio support, or anybody that can do a quick assist. But
I'm here, so we're good. A weak spot. Gotcha now. End of the line. I'm in. Who's next? There it is. I'm unstoppable! Move along. Only champions make history.
I'll win. End of story. And the winner is me.
The weak spot! You should have worn a hard hat! Try my pillow! Feeling fired up? Next round.
I'll win. End of story.
Nice try. I'll take care of it. It's go time. Back to work.
yeah, that's really dumb. They're too far for like for Revenant to get stunned together.
I'll take care of it. Just try. Try this. End of the line. Gotcha now. Gotcha. I'm unstoppable.
You hit. That's so dumb. That's actually so dumb. What do you think I should do? Okay. You already have pretty. Okay, let me go check your Lucy actually. This was being really weird. Okay. Oh no, you know I can just go and look at it right now. You. Okay, well, Astral Void Lighter is really important. Lycon does not do any quick assists, so you probably need to go and leave it. You need to just give him 4-piece Shockstar. You'll probably get like way better pieces if you get Astral. So yeah, sorry about that. Oh, sorry for not getting back to you that quickly. Got nothing.
star. I'll take it. There it is. End of the line. All right. I'll take care of it. End of the line. I put my order. Move along. Feeling fired up? Get him.
I'll win. End of story. Home run!
The weak spot.
This one's a real crowd pleaser.
I'll wrap things up here. Safety first. The killer is unstoppable!
Start right now! Raspy Woody Ricky!
I'll take care of it.
It's pretty tough when you actually don't have the grouping necessary.
Right this. Yeah. Back off. The weak spot. Just try me. All right.
There it is.
Make way for the undefeated champion! Feeling fired up?
Yeah, they just did not group properly. Can't speak.
End of the line! I'll take it! I'll take care of it!
It's a little time. There it is.
Right this! Make way for the undefeated champion! I'll take it! Right this!
This one's a real crowd pleaser.
Safety first!
I'll win. End of story.
The weak spot!
Gotcha now.
And the winner is me!
The killer is unstoppable!
Don't get hit.
Get in.
Not bad, not bad. Try this! Just try me! Try this! The weak spot! There it is! Get up! Only champions make history. You won't get it by me! Let me at him.
Again? That's so dumb. So oh, okay. So it doesn't really do it once, it does it twice. That's cool. That's good to know.
I'll take care of it. Yeah. Just try me. There it is. Try good. The weak spot. End of the line. Gotcha now. I put my
Okay, that's a stun.
move along.
1 second.
Only champions make history.
Are you bold?
I'll win and a story.
This one's a real crowd pleaser.
Direct hit.
I'll take care of it.
Home run!
It's authorized personnel.
Second. That's actually really dumb. They all grouped together. Ask your voice on lights and change 2 pieces. Yeah, you can do that. You can literally just do that. Wait, no, the 5-piece, no, the 4-piece is the quick assist buff for actual voice. The 2-piece is literally just an attack buff, which is still valuable in UC.
End of the line. I'll take it. There it is.
All right.
Backy, buddy, backy!
The weak spot. End of the line.
Charge, right now!
Try this.
Gotcha now.
I pledge my honor. Try my pillar.
Only champions make history.
I'll win and a story.
I'll take care of it.
And the winner is me!
This boss is actually getting really annoying.
Leave everything to me.
So, oh, wait, what the hell?
End of the line.
Gotcha now.
That's perfect. Wait.
What? Let's off!
What if I went behind?
I'll win and absorb.
Make way for the
He's done.
undefeated champion! Try my pillar! Only champions make history.
I'll win and absorb.
Safety.
A beautiful shooting star.
The weak spot. It's authorized personnel only! Again. Begun! End of the line!
All me, obviously.
Gotcha now! Yes. Move along. Feeling fired up?
I'll win and absorb.
I'll take care of it. Nice try. I'm unstoppable!
That had to be the worst attempt. Still took me 2 minutes. Well, it didn't take me 2 minutes 45 seconds. So it wasn't like a 3-minute clear. It was like at least 2 minutes 30 seconds. 2 minutes, sub 2:30. Oh, it was actually under 2 minutes. I'll take 2. It's up 2. Yeah, I'll take sub 2. Could have been better though. Could have been better. I think it's just mostly because of the fact that I can't really one cycle it. Oh, actually, no, I think I could. It's just I need really good RNG so they didn't do ult. I mean, I guess it's. I guess it was an attempt. You know, speaking of attempts, though, I am quite interested.
Time for some hard labor?
Number 0.
You're using. Yep, you are using
Standing by.
thingy.
I
Trigger.
am the Eye of Obel.
You know.
One at your disposal.
I've got your back.
I literally almost capped in crit rate. Same with Andy, but. Oh yeah, right. Wrong one. What's up? Okay.
Number 0. And dun 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 dun.
Oh, corn is definitely an idea. That boss is really like Panic is really annoying. Oh wait, no, I'm not supposed to use it. So I'm supposed to use thingy. Astra, not Anby. Not Okay.
How can I help?
Standing. I am the Eye of Obel.
Sure.
Ooh, the stage will be mine.
I get using Astra is basically like inflating your numbers like insanely high, but yeah.
But my song needs
Now you can. Suppressing fire. Adjusting for wind.
Down
strategy. What you deserve. You're in the shot. It's time. Fire support ready. Can't catch me. Take a shot. That was easy. Right on cue. You're up. What you deserve. The target's exposed.
Duel like Brandon.
This bullet will reach its mark.
Loyalty. Keep focused.
Time to pin them down.
A sound strategy. It's time.
Suppressing fire. The melody of combat.
Let our souls resonate. Engaging.
Press the advantage.
Right on cue.
What you deserve. Recalibrating.
Now you pay.
Take the shot.
Roger that.
Sustaining fire.
Sound strategy. Resolve.
Time to focus fire. The target's recovered.
Now you pay.
Suppressing my bullets are one with the wind.
Right on cue. What you deserve. Now you pay.
Target locked.
Engaging.
Wipe them out.
Sound strategy.
Take it.
My soul is with you. Roger that.
Yeah, you're right. Trigger does overcap. I should use like crit damage instead, actually. You're right.
Back down.
Yeah, I could definitely use something else on like trigger. I do have like a lot of crit rate. Specifically, now that I have a Wenjin, I think I'm pretty much okay on 10. I can kind of do a personal DPS,
I am the Eye of Obel.
kind of build on Polkra. I could. Let me think. Actually, let me see what I have. Crit damage. How much crit rate do you have then? Oh! 40%. Maximum of 75%. Let's see. It's in 12% crit rate. This is... you only just get crit rate here, but you do get more impact. I need like a piece that actually has like more crit rate than crit damage. And that way I feel comfortable swapping. This penetrating piece is actually pretty good though. Let's see. Yep. It literally, I have like a little, I think a little too many crit rate rolls. It's 60% that increases her days. So it's 40% now. Actually, let me do my math. So 1.5%. Oh, it's 50%. No, it's not 50%. So 15, 13, 45, 60, 75. No, it's 50%. I need 50% more crit rate. Oh, no, it's fine, it's fine. Yeah, because the set bonus gives you 10% crit rate. Yeah, I'm good.
I've got your back.
Yeah, I can actually afford to either use an attack piece, a crit rate piece. Yeah, I'm free to do anything, really. Yeah, I could do better, though. Could do better. Two attack, two crit. That's an amazing piece. I can use it on trigger. Two crit rate. 1 and that's better. 3 AP, 2 HP. 2 attack, 2 crit rate. Or 1 crit rate, 3 attack. 77. Okay, so that's again lower. Yeah, hold on to this one. I have to. I have enough mana to call E her. Saying priority should be assist, EXO, or no. It's poker, right? Oh. Okay. Yeah. EX special, assist, or if you want to, these two are not necessary. It's just these three that you need to upgrade. Mostly these two. Actually, not this. Mostly this. No problem, no problem. You don't need to. Like, honestly, there you don't need to worry about you missing out too much anyway. I don't mind if you like or not. No much to do. We didn't really have much to do today, so we're just pretty much chilling. Right. I need to grab. I probably need to grab this. I get 2 runs. Well, tomorrow's gonna be the last day. I'm missing 2.5%. I'll probably just call E her. Not turn done. No, I don't have the Denny's for that. Oh, actually, I could.
I've got your back.
I'm doing like a bunch of Holo Zero recently, so. Yep. 150. 3-point hit. Okay. Is poker actually worth investing? If you don't have trigger and you do want to use Aftershock, she's a very good stun unit.
My loyalty lies with the winner.
If you're also doing like, well, this is gonna sound weird, but if you're doing like a no pool account, you've probably seen like a couple of content creators do that. She's an amazing pickup alongside Lucy.
To what do I owe the pleasure?
You already have like literally today and tomorrow to just go and get her for free. And the way you get her for free is just doing this event. You probably know. Yeah, just doing this event. Investing, however, that depends. If you have plenty good stun agents, I wouldn't say you need to invest into her. But if you don't, and you do need like a pretty good stun unit, she's very good. She's amazing if you can actually afford to get M6, or if you're lucky enough to get M6 on Polkra. It extends how much, like, it basically extends her Aftershock by giving her more stacks to Rending Claw, which is basically the Aftershock attack. And the additional ability changes so that it affects all damage types. And in terms of offensive capabilities, offensive, I'm not saying that she's better. Compared to M0W0 Caesar, if you ignore the shield or whatever, she is actually better, or on par, if you get her to M6. But you need to like invest a lot into her just to be as good as Caesar, if not slightly better. But Caesar's still cracked and jacked because of the shield and, you know, being able to parry everything.
We fighting? Take me.
But that depends if you want to anyway. In your case though, you already have Anbi, which is fine. You already have Anbi and a call for Haramasa. You have like on Sokaku for, you know, first comp, and then for your third comp, you said you wanted to go and get Vivian, and then you'll think about getting Jane. Which, again, Jane is it's very good. Well, she's always going to be very good. She's a limited unit.
Which alias should I use this time?
They need to be like they need to be like a high level than like other like standards. But she has I mean, compared to like the current anomaly units we have so far, these
This
two.
is Superhero Yanagi, awaiting orders.
If you have those two, there isn't much of a place for her, unless it's like
Be my
physical weak.
research subject.
Well, it's not like no. Okay, here's the thing though, right? Ellen has definitely aged,
Touch my
like
tail,
quite a bit.
Then now.
Quite a bit. She's still viable. I'd say that
Officer
G
148,
no,
Julian,
well,
ready.
G1 already has like Nicole Astra. You literally just have to run like an anomaly comp, and you're doing like a lot more. You put in a lot more work than Ellen.
Time for some tail care.
Ellen has definitely aged a lot. Jane is still very good.
Which alias should I use this time?
It's probably not worth it if you really wanted to get like if you really wanted to min max Vivian comp. Because if you wanted to min max Vivian comp, you'd probably go for
You have my
Yanagi.
complete support.
And Yanagi gets buffed from a bloom, which is the special anomaly that Vivian can actually apply. And the bloom affects both shock and corruption. Yanagi can apply shock. But in this case, it's also like a Grace buff, but Grace is
only handle technical
sort
matters.
of a... I say sort of a, like an off-field anomaly unit. Probably needs a buff her a bit though. But that's probably when we're gonna have to hold out until like a rework is in order, which definitely should happen one day. Ugh! I'm still waiting for like drip marketing for 2.0. Who's gonna be you? Hey. Yeah, I mean, I don't think she's gonna rerun next patch, but she'll probably be rerunning the patch after. Because if there's one thing about Yanagi, it's the fact that her
My complete
Wenjin
support.
is very valuable. I think it's the most valuable Wenjin in the entire game, purely because it is bugged. But they're probably gonna fix it in a patch or two. That depends if they want to anyway. Her Wenjin is the most valuable thing in the entire game. Yeah, they will. Which sucks. But there's gonna be like a bunch of Chinese fans are gonna be like, oh, but but then I don't even know what to say. You know, player bases. They will literally just like petition that they just roll back a change.
The morning air is like a soothing melody. Truly, I'll be waiting for your next visit.
Yeah, that definitely, that could happen. That could actually happen. I mean, yeah.
Good morning. Anything you'd like to buy? We have some limited edition items in stock.
In terms of Wenjins, I'm still missing the 5. I had to miss out on this one because I did not build enough pity like as quickly as possible. I mean, this is still pretty good, but I'm not like panicking over like 10% damage loss compared to like anything else like Evelyn's.
Hey there. Having trouble deciding what to buy? I can always give you some tips. Did you get what you were looking for?
Anyway, but there's one thing that I need to say. I really do not think that. Okay, let me face it. Okay, let me face it in a way that makes sense. I don't think Trigger would work properly with Ben.
How can I help?
I am the Eye of Obel.
If you wanted Trigger to work with Ben, you have to run her with an attack character or somebody from an attribute. And the only few characters that
got
could
your
be
back.
worth something that's the same attribute as Trigger, or that could work with Ben, I think it's probably just No, well, you need to... Okay, well, nobody that's electric can actually supply any crit rate whatsoever. Rena, you need to actually play a niece with her. And you probably need, like, another dupe. Which kind of sucks. And... the only thing you're gonna do if you actually have Trigger, and you really wanted to run, but, like, absolutely have to run Ben. It's probably you have to learn how to play as either... You have to play with Anton. You have to. Because Ben will not get his crit rate. Sword 11 trigger Ben. That... Actually, no, that works. Yeah, you're right. Sword 11 trigger Ben actually does work.
Ready and waiting.
Wait. Oh, no, you're right. You're totally right. Actually, no. Evelyn trigger Ben works. The same way that Evelyn Astra Ben would work as well. She needs sun support. Yeah.
I'll protect you from any danger.
No. Yeah.
How can I help?
The problem is you're gonna have to start like being very conscious about like when to swap out.
I am the Eye of Obel.
Actually, you need to be on field with all of these three. I'll do a quick fields test. I just realized you're right. You're totally right. Trigger needs an attack agent.
Time for some hard
She doesn't
labor.
need anybody that's not
Asset
from the
confirmed.
faction.
Preparing to move out.
Okay.
I'll protect you
There's
from any danger.
Evan,
Can I
Ben,
help?
I've
Trigger.
got your back.
Yep, they all satisfy the conditions. So, Evan gets 30% crit rate, more multipliers. Ben gives 16% crit rate. Like, Trigger just gets more days multiplier. If you have like more than enough crit rate. Actually, yeah, it works. It's gonna be a bit awkward to use, but it works. I wouldn't say. Actually, no. To be fair, you're probably right.
I'll take point. Recalibrating. I won't betray your trust. Adjusting for wind. I'll manage things from here.
Stand behind the yellow line.
Just finishing the job. Neutralizing the threat.
Gonna be main DPS like thingy. Yeah, be careful when you like try and ask yourself, because eventually it will not pay off.
Recalibrating. I'll take over now.
We're excited just like a battlefield.
Everything's under control.
Got it. I'll take it.
You know, try this off like Pompeii. I'll see how it works. It's gonna feel really awkward because I have to like just micromanage between rotations. I'm low-key gonna try this out like Pompeii, not Pompeii, Butcher.
Time for some hard labor.
I'll protect.
How can I help?
I am the Eye of Obel. Adjusting for wind.
The weak spot.
I'll pierce right through. Recalibrating.
do better. I can do better. It's gonna be weird to use, but I can do better. I can't do anything like Astra, chain attacks, whatever. But I do. I at least have Ace on you. And like.
Ether vision activate.
A weak spot. Just try me. Right this.
The melody of combat. Gotcha covered. Saw that coming. Adjusting for wind.
Yeah.
Engaging head on. Yes. Adjusting for wind.
I'll take care of it. I'll take it.
Recalibrating. Initiating level 1 safety. Time to end this. Your journey ends with me. My bullets are one with the wind. Time to pin them down. Fire support ready. Adjusting for wind. Pierce right through. You have no need to. Recalibrating. The best defense is a strong offense. No mercy. Don't even try. Neutralizing. Ether vision activate.
I'll take care of it.
Gotcha covered. Evasive formation. Dodge.
I'll take it. Right.
Sniper's Creed. One shot, one kill. Nothing reaches my spot.
I'll wrap things up here. It's authorized personnel only.
Okay.
Suppress the target. Get behind me. Adjusting for wind.
End of the line.
It's a very weird fun. Question is why. Someone said like something I've been triggered Ben, and I just realized, oh, I have Evelyn. Thing is, everybody gets a satisfied condition. Like,
Time for some hard labor?
it's weird, but it does work. In a way. I think if I just max out in terms of crit damage, I should be.
How can I help?
Okay, now let's
I
say
am the Eye of Obel.
16% crit rate from Ben. You get 12% crit rate from your 4-piece. I mean, this is visible, so you got like 8% additional crit rate. So yeah, that's your AP. That's an AP. Okay, you have a cap. I need to go and give you like more crit damage. If I give you more crit damage than crit rate, I'll be able to satisfy conditions, especially during stun. But I need to actually make sure I do like on-field Ben stuff. You're fine. I don't need to care about you too much. There's 11 players. I mean, I can be one. That's the thing, though. I can be a Swords 11 player. I have everything that she could want and ever need.
Awaiting further instructions.
I just have like, you know. I don't know if it's a matter of like playing with her can be quite draining. I don't see much reward when I use her sometimes. Which is sad to say, but okay. Nice age, right? You know what? Maybe? I don't know. If Gen Z goes on 97, that's 28-year-old Gen Z folks. Oh, yeah, it's right though. There are like 28-year-olds that are Gen Z. Afraid we're all getting older. We're not getting younger. Still. Let me think about this.
How can I help?
50% crit rate from 50% crit rate. Use this 4-piece 4-roller here. This one here. It's fine. That's a piece I can use. This one. .55, 70% crit rate. I'm using pen ratio. Should be. Actually, I'll be okay using this T-piece actually. Okay. No, that's good. Use this one, and then. Oh, you know what? Actually, we're. Oh no, we have this one. Still this from Polkra. And then we can use the one over here. Okay, 76% crit rate. Don't worry, it's fine. We get 12% here if we get aftershocks. And on top of that, 16% crit rate from Ben.
I've got your back.
We can do better. Yeah.
Engaging head on. Recalibrating.
I'll take care of it. I'll take it.
Target locked.
End of the line.
Fire support ready. Precision strike. Initiate. Pierce right through.
The weak spot.
Neutralize the threat.
Try my pillow.
Go into trigger. You all here?
Sniper's Creed. One shot, one kill. Your journey ends with me. I knew it wouldn't be so. You pin them down. Adjusting for wind.
I'll take it. End of the line.
Easy note.
Try this.
Evasive formation. Dodge.
Move along.
You have no need to escape.
Now or never. End of the line. End of the line.
Oh, these are really annoying now.
Or one with the wind.
The weak spot.
Don't even try. Nothing reaches my defense.
I'll wrap things up here.
The best defense is a strong offense.
You should have worn a hard hat. Try this. I'll take it. End of the line.
It's mobile swap to controller. No way. Like, it was, like, mobile whatever, you definitely need, like, a controller for it. Like, a Razer, I forget what the controller's called, but... Oh, it's Razer Cortex. Is that right? Oh, no, that's a laptop. Kishi, yeah, it's Kishi, that one. When are we watching the trailer? You know what? I'll give you like... Since you've been talking about Inazuma 11 like a lot. What is it, right? The new one. Victory Road or V. We'll watch it once. One stream and that's it, okay? Yeah, okay. Victory Road. The game for a bit. It's not as good as like... Okay, it works. They all get buffs. They all get everything else, but... I guess it's fine. Right. I've seen a bit from it on like TGS, Tokyo Game Show. Runs like abroad. Like, I'll let you know if it impresses me or not, okay? Okay. This is the right one. What do you mean it's the right one? It's Victory Road right here! Look at the promotion video first, okay? Also no sound. Give me a second. Oh, you... Hey, 18 minutes? Hey, careful. Like, we're looking at the short one, okay? I'll look at the longer one, like, you know. Okay, you know, fine. I'll name off this one's. This one's. That's the mage. "18 minutes. He wrote seen some long trailer!" I want to ask for, like, direct anyway, but okay. Okay.
予想通り現れたな。時間管理局。スピードアップだ、B。
It's like level. No, it's probably another company, but I can't. But I'm like remember that. Nah, I'm misremembering. 18 minutes of pure heat. 18 minutes of pure heat. I can look at my own time. You don't need to like. Never mind. Oh, Kenshi Onna.
考えられるのは一つだけじゃ。君は二重スリット実験というものを聞いたことがあるかね？
Pure heat. Well, I ain't gonna.
この世界よりもさらに高次元の世界があるという証拠だ。
It's okay. The 2-minute trailer can literally just suffice. Okay, I'll look at this on my own time. We'll just look at this first. Okay? Okay. It wouldn't be bad as anime. Okay. 18 minutes of like a lot of story tidbits and like more information I would have like been I would have wanted to see after I watched this. Like, we gotta immerse ourselves first with like, you know, an initial trailer. Where are we? Not bad. Like in the middle. Yeah, right here. I'll watch it. I'll watch the rest of it in my own time. I'll let you know what I think. RTS in this. Playing till P5X, so I don't really need to like watch any trailers. I know how it plays. Just going for like either good or bad. Hey, they still have the third. That's cool.
いらないならくださいよ。先輩のサッカー、僕にください。
サッカーってさ、つまんなくない？
このサッカー部を日本一にしてみせます。
Actually a full on like, you know. Hey, look at that enders there. That's cool. I haven't seen as much as I did in like TGS, but that's pretty cool. I will. Okay, you know what? We're gonna hold off for like a follower goal. I'll think about playing it. I think I'm gonna get into it. Alright, see you up there. Here's the bad trailer. Okay, yeah, the bad trailer is good for me getting into like the good trailer, right? I can get into it like some other time. Like, best believe I'll just like see if I think like I, you know, okay. Ugh. Thank you, Bear. Anyway. Once again, silent for a bit. Feels wise, it's okay. Best but on the west though.
Time for some hard labor.
Let's back to thingy. And give it back like a
I am the Eye of Obel.
DP high thingy. Okay. Okay. This. See. You had Envy's one. Don't. Okay. Get these up. Okay. I will watch it in my own time, okay? Okay. Do get you sometimes. Should have something I can use. Anything really. I want, you know, we need to have drip marketing at some point. We really should have. Anything really, like Yijuan, Jufu, anything. No, I do not see anything. What I miss? Well, we watched the 2-minute trailer. I told Thingy that I'd be watching the full trailer, like the 18-minute one, or video on like Victory Road, on my own time, which I should, because if I got like if I got like some information from the Thingy, I'd be more or less like inclined to watch the rest of it. Sorry, like some other time. That's actually awfully really good. That's actually awfully good. Give this back to you. What are you looking at now? 81. I don't really run Ellen that much. And I don't need to care too much about substance. Like thing is pretty good. I need like a bad crit ratio, but I'll make do with this. Not my streamer. He wants me to watch the 18-minute trailer, and he was like talking about how I need to watch it and that it's just gonna like it's peak or whatever. I understand. I've seen 2 minutes. I think it looks cool. I will look at the rest of it on my own time. It's 18 minutes. I want to try like other comps. I'm trying to like, you know, make sure I just play with anybody really. And you know what? Let's reset here. You know what? I haven't seen.
How can I help?
Wanna be my research subject? Huh? Is something?
Pick me, and I promise you'll learn big.
We need to actually max out our core skills. I'll max it out tomorrow. It needs to spread the propaganda. You spread it plenty. I've watched it. I'm interested. I will watch more of it in my own time. Sit there and think about your actions. So always do something when you have to harass you with it. Is that right? Like, okay, thing is. Wait again. Wait. I don't like what you're saying. You know, that's insinuating something that I don't want to do.
Gotcha! An opening!
So silly. Sage buff. Harassing me every single time about like Inazuma 11. I seen the trailer. The game isn't even out yet, okay? Whatever, man. I'm putting it as like one of the things for like thingy. The 100 follower poll thing. If it gets traction, I'll do it.
Something the matter?
But now is not the time. Nice.
Officer 148,
Okay.
Julian, ready.
G1.
Let's
right.
make a grand entrance.
I know it's uninspired, but who cares? It's achieved. You're getting insane pressure as always. Shitty, you know. It's always a time. Not now though.
Drop the weapon. An opening.
Just leave it to me. Behave yourself.
Taking the shot. Suppressor K22. Maximum firepower.
Catch you in the next
Matt
fight.
says his comps really good.
Just leave it to me.
An opening. What's he?
Dropping the music.
Going all out.
Time to wrap things up.
Taking the shot.
Let our souls resonate.
Stand down. Surrender.
He's right, he is the most present here.
Bullseye.
Another chance.
Yeah, every single stream so far.
Don't even try it. You're surrounded.
What's this? I'll eat everything. Gotcha.
Taking the shot.
To be fair, he's been more present, so you can't give him too much flack.
Fire support. Ready. Freeze.
Another chance. On the money. You asked for it.
Cease and desist. An opening.
My soul is with you.
Stand down. Surrender.
The pleasure's all yours.
No restrictions. Fire at will.
Tough luck.
Taking the shot. That felt surprisingly good. An opening.
Another chance. Gotcha. Remember to smile.
Taking the shot.
I want a bonus for this.
That's spread propaganda. Also being annoying effects either. I'm not old. Just test. I have both my ooms fighting in the chat. It's not very PogChamp. I suggest that you both like kiss and make up.
How can I help?
This is super serious. Ooh, the stage will be mine.
Oh wait, no. Bad. Right. Anyway, don't get any funny ideas. I was peer pressured by by Sage for like the longest time about Inazuma. I will think about doing it. By this point, that's gonna be like 100 follower goal thing. Okay. I'm doing stuff that comes out of my expense, by the way.
Resistance is futile. It's over. Victory, the only option. Such provocations don't go unanswered. Weakness.
Nice.
The cold is silent. Weak spot located. My blade is already. Surrender.
Oh. Oh, hey man. Get caught out now. See something out of follower. Things you want me to do or would like to see me do, okay? Terraria, Warframe, Inazuma, getting through my backlogs, whatever. I need you to invest into the Everbank brand. It's not asking for a lot, am I? Not really. Oh no, God. Okay, well, I guess I should probably start talking. But he's quite old. I think he is the oldest out of everybody in the Discord. Oh, that's so scary.
My blade is already sheathed. Surrender. Victory, the only option. Enemies of Section 6 shall pay. My blade
Unless you think that it isn't, then you know what? That's just I'm trying to see. You're old enough thinking I died. Hey, you mentioned California awards or like, you know, face over here every single time just to be told I'm not interested enough. Same age. At least you know.
Waste of time. My blade is already.
Me not doing anything interesting is like saying that I would have. I'm not explaining myself. I'm not explaining myself like I'm always am, but you know what? Whatever.
Shall pay.
Alright. And then you make pretty okay points. I say pretty okay points.
Shadowless blade. Weak spot located. My blade is already sheathed. Resistance is futile.
Okay. No, because your mic sucks. Yeah, it does suck. It really does suck. Okay. Well, it's gonna be like that. I'm gonna start just going hard on the trying to point thing. But at some point I need a rig, because all the things I want to do requires a rig. I know quite pricey.
Surrender. Purging slash. Yeah. My blade is already sheathed. Mind and body.
That's so dumb. I think it's about time to start making it getting overly for myself.
Waste of time. You're done. It's over. Weakling. Resistance is futile. Such provocations don't go unanswered. It's over. I swear on my blade. Weakling. My soul is with you. The cold is silent. We press on. Weak spot located. Restore order. Enemies of Section 6 shall pay.
Anyway, if you get viewers, I'm just like be too off topic. So if you like Genesis enough, I can make to focus my content mostly on this game.
This song is dedicated to the world. But you can't. We press on. Weak spot located.
It's just gonna have to comment the fact that I need to be more or go even harder on like the concentration aspect. There's a bunch of videos that a lot of people haven't seen, or ideas that just don't get explored half the time.
Purging slash.
If anything, when it comes to like,
It's over.
then it's mostly just centered around Meta. Or like new releases, which technically speaking, would always be like centered around Meta. Yeah. Outside of that, you're right. Be multi-gaming. That is true. Game makes sense, but most of the games I do like or end up playing are usually dead. Or if it's Fortnite, it just crashes. It's like Fortnite as a like the newest Fortnite season in terms of chapter 6, it's just stupidly like inoptimized for like streaming. You need to have like a beefy PC just to like consistently stream and not have it crash like every 5 seconds. Which means like, let's be honest, it's not crashing for like 10 seconds or so. Don't have a potato PC as well. And my PC is fine. My PC is fine! Okay. When I'm streams outside of rack. That is true. That is true. I mean, what do you have? If Dominsky is not want to actually do like any collaborative streams, well, we're friends anyway. We usually just do solo links and try and talk to each other. Well, I'd say we'll play with each other and don't really talk that much else that often. There's just kind of, yeah, he hasn't. Where's the Sage collab? I've collabed with you multiple times. My collab with you, like, you've been hard carrying me, like, thingy. Bizarre Brigade. Golden Charm. Yeah, when I say that, you sound like you're Northern or like you're from Bromley, or whatever. British talk, by the way. Baguette. What's with the baguette? Anyway, yeah, you're right. He hasn't really done that much anyway. But it's mostly because of the fact that he is pretty much just waiting until like for stuff like new bosses and like DA resets. But then again, every single DA reset is just kind of the same boss until you have like different buffs. Just saying. I have like second logic me on the source these streamers have an interest in these. That is true. That is true. It's mostly just like, you know, me waiting until like something bites or whatever. Here we go. Logic. Oh yeah, you're right. Psychologic is DPS Akaku. But he doesn't really stream though, does he? We do talk quite a bit though. That is fair. Vacation. 2.4k. Yeah. Steam review the high. That is true. That is true. I think people have talked second. You know, I actually do need to connect more often. I really do. I would not mind if we like roped people like Kete, R2, Average Like Gamer, those kinds of guys in the Ben code. I would not mind it. I haven't been like trying to like, you know, enlist more people into the Ben Cord, and that way I can just like get thingy more viewership. It has been great in terms of retention, not in terms of growth though. Yeah, as a lighter person, sort of interested in Ben. I see sort of interested in Ben, but he hasn't played with Ben like in the longest time. After like getting M6 lighter, and that's it. We haven't done Ben reviews in the longest time actually. Let me go check if the forms are updated. Alright, so it's 18 that we need to skip, right? And there's like another one that'd be pretty cool. I say would be pretty cool, but just one. I need incentive. I need to give you guys more incentive to just do it. That'd be so free right now. Right, just Shark. Shark's the last one still. We have not done this in a while. Ben talk. Yeah, that's whatever, man. Yeah, it's Ben talk. You can go sleep. Look, you can wait until like your Inazuma 11 stream comes up, when maybe it's like a year after and it gets like 100 followers at some point. Maybe even better. Okay. You won't be sleeping when I start like building Corin. Genuinely speaking, I might start building Corin. When that happens, I don't know when. Like when it will happen, I don't know. But I am thinking about building Corin. I'm kind of getting tired of just using it as like a a placeholder for discs. When Piper though.
How can I help?
Yeah, sometimes Piper does feel better than Jane.
So sleepy.
There is an idea.
Let's take a break.
I'll probably just revisit like A ranks I haven't played too much of. What, I was the last Ben you reviewed? Yep, you are. You were literally just the last one. We need to rep more Bens, or potential Ben means, just to get more reviews. It has been very slow. Stops Gia. Vivian's great. I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to get her. You know, unless like the blank, unless I channel like my inner blank moment, and then I just get her in the first tenfold. I can get a tenfold from like the end of this patch in particular. Yeah, you know, that game does look fun. I haven't played too much like fighters recently. I should definitely think about doing that. I mean, outside of, I haven't actually played GBF versus in like a while now. It's actually spring. Galleon could be out at any moment. I'm in such like Sundalphon. You don't deserve her. You say I don't deserve her, and then I end up getting her. Either way, it's a blank moment will happen one way or another. It will be a 5-roller, a 4-roller, Vivian. Either way, a blank moment will happen. I watch every single person hated to use my game trash. You know what? There definitely needs to be some sort of karma, at some point. There definitely needs to be some karma. But, okay. You get her, but you still didn't deserve her. You still don't deserve her, but whatever, man. I just have a perfectly good track record at the moment, like when it comes to characters. It's all, okay? Though I am not like confident in the next patch, so I am probably gonna drop like a bit of money just to make sure I like at least get a guarantee in both Hugo and Vivian. If I'm lucky enough, I can go. If I'm lucky enough to get like both of them in 110 I'm straight up, mind you, straight up just going to focus on getting lighter, nothing else. I need to get lighter MT. I'm gonna get a spilled her opponent draw, go back to bed anyway, so no, you don't deserve her. Yeah, listen, I'm okay with that. At this point, I'm gonna make an active effort. At this point, I'm going to make an active effort. I will play with every single character. I will play with every single character, or I'll make an effort to build every single character. Okay? Yeah, I mean, if that's one thing I don't feel good about TXKO, it does feel slow. I'm kind of like, it feels slower than, like, past Grand Prix versus, not Rising. Like, the past Grand Prix versus. It feels way slower than that game. Yeah, they should make it faster. I think, you know, there's one thing I do like about, like, a fighter, despite the ones I have soft spots for. If you can do, like, a touch of death on, like, a character or whatever, I mean, it means most likely gonna come from tag fighters either way. I'm probably gonna play that game. For a good bit, but not for too long anyway. Yeah, even Street Fighter is faster too. Well, it is an anime fighter map, but the thing is, though, it emulates that kind of feeling. So you can't fault us for thinking that it should be faster some way somehow. Yeah, tag fighters. That too. Tag fighters are always supposed to be fast. MVC, B Tag, Dragon Ball Fighters. Hey, you know, even I can actually no, Strife doesn't really count. Like, their tag mode is just terrible. It is not a normal tag fighter though. That is true, but see what's liked in it though. The game looks fun. Personally, it looks fun for me. Not for the other two though. They just kind of don't like. No, boiler. To the gulag with you. To the gulag with you. Bye. Yeah, we definitely need to go and connect more often. What do we do to connect? Who's actually small enough but also good enough to actually collaborate with? A lot of people I don't see actually have been thinking. I need something on MVC. I love MVC. Yeah, it is doing something different, and I kind of jive and vibe with it. Quite slow though. We're thinking. Speed though. You know, fair. I think with BB Tag, the biggest thing about that is the fact that every single character ends up feeling the same, sort of the same way they did from like the other original releases. So like Uniel, Blaze Blue. Can't include Ruby though. Can't really include Ruby. And like Persona. Like, they all end up having this, they all end up feeling the same, but with, like, you know, the ability to just play like Ningy. Yeah, why it's different because of speed. It's mostly because, like, I feel like there's a lot of leniency. I think what they're saying is, like, there's more leniency with TXKO. And not, like, an inclination, and you don't feel inclined to actually just like carry on the momentum of like the fight, whatever. I think that she's like, I think the speed is great for. There needs to be some hectic, like there needs to be like some hectic, some discord in a way. No way to play with though, which kind of sucks. The Sansi Studio. I wouldn't say that anything.
Design's interest. Come back anytime, especially when you've got an idea.
It does look saucy though. I will say that though. 2XKO does look quite saucy. I think we've been so used to, you know, I think this is the biggest thing with it as well. I think with every single tag fighter or like any anime fighter in a way, there's so much, like, we're always, like, those games are mostly going to be speedy. Like, there's always going to be like a sense of, yeah, okay, yeah, right. I think I know what I want to say. There's always going to be a sense of like speed and like just being on your toes all the time. But the fact that you don't really get that from 2XKO, it's mostly like it feels so then like thingy. A fight with no gameplay, no crime weakness. Yeah, it's. It's not race. I mean, they have carried like a mechanic from Smash, which I don't think they should carry mechanics from Smash all the time. Yeah, as soon as I did, less so, but. Just 76 questions. What? I just kind of hate defense though. If anything, you can get into like a very bad Oki setup and then just get rolled out. Case in point, newest like Fairy from like GBF Versus is the worst. Her setups are worse. She like they're even worse. It's like worse in like a good sense. That's good for her that she's just broken now. So take that away and he just went. Yeah. Though, like when it comes to specific zoners, if they start buffing the hell out of them and then not give them good moves, but start like giving them enough frames so that they can just like throw it out all willy-nilly, like just make it as good as like a DP whatever. It's annoying. It's just hate that vapid hate for that. Spell of idea. I need to think about doing that more often. I've been holding off for a while now. Nah, I mean, Viminsky would be very easy to... Like, I would have said Viminsky because he's in the Discord. He's literally right there. We do talk to each other quite a bit. Well, we can talk to each other, really, but... He doesn't really talk that often. He's not that great. He's not that much of a public speaker, so... That's off the table. And... That might be too busy. I can't really get a hold of him. Time zones are just terrible. Second, I might try, but I haven't seen him stream that as often. Yeah. Okay, you know, we should talk about this as well. We should talk about this as well. We actually have to talk about this as well. What's up with modern fighters and simple controls? I thought fighting games had you, like, rewarded you for, like, good play and being comfortable with, like, you know, the game's control scheme. Why do we have a need to make it so easy on everybody else? That's a genuine question. Genuine question. Simple. Why simple controls? Why modern controls? Why auto combos in this case? I mean, fine. If anything, if there's like any variation with like auto combos, like it's all different. So like Dragon Ball auto combos, whatever, I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. It means that it's inoptimal. You don't need, like, you don't get as much reward from it. But if you're able to spam auto combos and then just like hold a direction, just do a move, whatever. Yeah, I mean, it is about the high, like, you know, mind games at the high level as well, but it's also about the execution too. I mean, I hate to say it, but it kind of feels like AI art. Not saying that it's as bad as AI art in a way, but you're really just giving them like everything, like yeah. I mean, it is anyway, because I get that people really want to play with a character, but but I think the most important thing is just how satisfying it is when you actually pull off something, like when you pull off like an input. I felt so good about myself when it came down to like just learn how to do my first TODs and like Dragon Ball Fighters. I really did. I was like feeling myself. I was posting on Twitter here and there. I don't even know if it's there anymore, but it was like on the Switch one. Or when, you know, when Switch actually had like post to Twitter or whatever, until like Musk ruined everything and got rid of it. That is true. But at times, those simple control folks end up playing the game for a bit and then they just leave the game afterwards. Or they're just trolls. They don't play that game seriously. They don't want to play the game, like, at all. They play it to hate. I haven't done any disc rolls in a while. I showed off. Yeah, we need like the one exception, and it's like just the best Chun-Li who uses like modern controls. I mean, fine, that's okay if they really want to make simple inputs, but I don't think in like a level where you really want to do like high execution or whatever, should you feel inclined to just use simple controls though. They should just have it as an introductory thing, unless like you absolutely need to use it. Because I like a lot of people that end up playing fighters and, you know, are handicapped in a way. So that I understand. But sometimes those people make the most out of their handicaps too. You know, I remembered something really funny as well. Have you ever heard of a game called L Sword? Like L Sword, that game. But back to what I was saying. I was reading your messages, don't worry about that. Yeah, there was a game called L Sword, right? And there's like a very technical character called Eve. Yeah? Eve. Yeah, that one. Yeah, you remember that one. I know, from simple controls. Fair enough, Matt. Fair enough, but sometimes all of us, like, we end up just, like, feeling cheated out when somebody just ends up, like, throwing a Hadouken, like, just, like, you know, a simple combo into, like, a level 3 super, and then get rewarded for it. Especially Zangief. I hate Zangief. They didn't exist when I was serious into FGE. You know what? Fair enough. Can't fault you for that. But if it means that it introduces a lot more players, then that's fine too. But sometimes as players, but there's new players want to be like better at the game and then want more incentive. There needs to be like more Okay, well, Street Fighter 6 is like definitely one of the best examples for this because they literally just tell you, hey, it's like a modern control scheme, but if you really want to do better, here's like a classic control scheme, and you have like all these combo routes that you can do. That's cool. Anyways, back to talking about Elsword, right? Do you remember that one specific Eve player who was literally like, who literally just played with their feet? Like, they couldn't use, like, they were basically handicapped, so they literally had like no arms, or they amputated from the arms, right? And they just play with their feet. That guy. I think that's just the biggest thing to why I feel like, okay, you know, I don't want to like say that you absolutely have to play fighting games like that. You can always use normal controls, and that's completely fine. But there are times where it'd be more satisfying if you just did it all by yourself. I don't think I want them. Trust me, they're like crazy cracked. But it was like at the time when like Elsword was all balanced and it felt like a PvP game than like the mess it is nowadays, where it's just literally just screen nukes half the time. So kind of a 1 and 2nd player. Damn, okay. Really complete. You know, there's always... Yeah, I think the only time it ever feels like it's gone clutch for like GBF versus is when it's actually just down to like trying to get super consistently though, because doing double quarter circle, like I can end up like dropping a super. But when simple controls do help, they definitely do help. I think in terms of like just doing the normal QCF or whatever, but yeah, you can literally just use simple controls for like thinking. You just get like extra points for thinking. They did, and they haven't brought it back at all. And there's modern controls. It reduces the combo routes and damage. It's still be very good. That is true. You could always just play PvE games, but sometimes people really want to play fighters, or they're interested in a fighting game. I mean, I have like younger cousins that like were interested in Street Fighter, which I do have on the PC though. I just don't have any of the DLC characters. I haven't thought about getting any of this packs. Alright, see ya, Shark. Yeah, they brought back size and tell when the performance. Yeah, so yeah. They should have. But again, it's like, I think we just, it's more than satisfying just to like learn how to play the game, or like learn how to do like these optimal combo controls. Just getting rewarded for like good execution and good plays will always be more satisfying than just like being able to just play the game anywhere. Because best believe, people that play modern controls do not stick for long. They just don't. Unless they absolutely have to. Or they are, like, you know, handicapped. Or they end up, like, liking the game a lot. And it becomes, like, a hyperfixation for them. That way, more power to them. I just don't see, like... I see it great as, like, an introductory tool. Not as great as, like, a tool that's just there for them. Not as, like, an alternate playstyle. Yeah. Just timings or whatever. Anything, really. Exercises too, like, oh, here's a core circle forward. You know, make sure you consider command list. Just input this. We're going to give you the timing, and you just do these routine exercises, or whatever. And not that you have to do it. Again, if you really want to play the game and you're not bothered to actually learn like simple controls. I mean, like you know, motion inputs, whatever. Just you can play modern. Yeah. I don't even know if I want to play Strive. It's like hearkening. Strive is like muted in a way. I may be so for right now. Strive does feel a bit muted. I wish it was more like. I'd probably like. I would love for it to actually have the same speed as Thingy. Xrd, but there it is. See finding. Wait. Oh, you're right. That's weird. What the hell? Oh, I'm probably have to look in it. Stride Law is a bit weird. It is very weird. Why did they continue the story after they just, like, concluded it after a DLC pack? Or, like, the first DLC? Housing more for accessibility in gaming. You know, same. Actually, same. I don't mind if modern controls or anything like that are there for, like, accessibility reasons. I mean, to be fair, I don't think a fighting game should be like a kid's first game. Something like Odyssey or Kirby or Sonic should be like the first game. I mean, Mario Odyssey. Like, literally the assist mode thing from like Mario Odyssey is quite literally called in the game's internal code kids mode. It's literally called kids mode. As it just shows them where to go, what to do. It does make too many cocky people sometimes. There are sometimes, but sometimes it feels like I don't even. It's very hard to find a balance with like modern controls and like technical ones. I really do wish they found like a counterbalance with both of them. Kinda sucks. I gotta think though. About the collab ideas. Do I collab with? I mean, I am pretty sizable now. I'm earning money, kind of. I say kind of. Well, that depends what I mean by kind of. Don't get any monetization though. You know, I'll be honest with you. Like, monetization sucks. It just does. Domino Wars, what? No. There it is. I was... This is my first payout, what the hell? Well... Okay, that'd be kind of cool though. Anything like Soldier 11's kind of cool.
Ready and waiting.
You know, speaking of which, though, I kind of hate how Soldier 11 just does not have enough when it comes to like her doing the bit like this. Unless you have a M6, then there's incentive for you to actually just do this. You get 25% res reduction. But let's be honest, you can literally get all of that for free if you just have like an EX special. This should have been more sizable. What the hell? You know, punish people. Punish people for not being optimal with Soldier 11. That's like the biggest thing. You know, I'll be honest with you. I don't like playing with Soldier 11. Not because of her inputs. I do like the inputs. I don't like playing with her, particularly because of the fact that there's zero reward of doing it. You just wait until you get EX special. And what do you need? You need to get like you need M1 just to get like the EX special when you jump into a fight. Yeah, it's never used. That's a problem though. And considering the fact that if you get like enough mindscapes into her, what's the point of waiting for this when you just have it like frame 1? And then at the current moment, we already have Astra. I mean, Trigger is a very good excuse for you to actually consistently use Thingy. But I feel like there just needs to be more incentive for you to actually do something, like just for you to actually just use this more often. But there's less incentive to do it because you literally have EX special. And then when you have downtime, switch into Trigger, switch into, like, Astra. That's all you need to do. And you're done.
I am the Eye of Obel.
You know what's very weird about this as well? I just thought about this too. What the hell were they thinking when they were doing this? When it shares the same attribute or faction. Okay, sure. So, at 1.0, we just need to run her with just fire units. We had to wait a whole 6 patches just for her to get the other Obel Squad member. Which, yes, she does buff. But why use her if you already can, like, if you already have Astra, or you already have, like, Evelyn? Oh, like, Soldier 11 does get bullied really hard. I think we're more or less just gonna have to wait until she gets her gear. Or, like, every work. I mean, more importantly, this guy needs a rework. And we talked about him plenty.
Time for some hard labor?
Alright, I guess we kind of bummed around for a bit. Gonna end stream. Really do need to think about setting some extra stuff up. I'll probably make some new channel point rewards. You know, you need to pet me more often. I do need, like, more positive affirmation. I'll make a pet thing. Like, just pull up a GIF over here and then just, like, do a pet emote. You just pet streamer. Or you could do that too. Yeah, I'll give Sage this though. He has been using the emotes I've given him more often. That I've given him. He's been using cat laugh more often, which is great. I haven't seen anybody use elephant green screen effect, which is sad. I also need to go and make myself do a flip, but I'll probably just like wait until I get an animation. I gotta get this logo thing out of the way so I actually have a reason to just, you know... Laughs at me. But when it's on the other streamer, it's like, oh, we'll pet this stream. Oh, we'll pet this one streamer. But the streamer that, like, you know, does his best at, like, playing as Ben or whatever, no way. Yeah, that's not important. Watch the trader, girl. I'm saving all these points. Wait, to unmod somebody? Are you sure? Okay. Watch that trader, girl. I will watch it in my own time. And that own time would be like after I end stream. When I watch it, I don't know when, but I'll probably like look into it a bit more. And I'll give my thoughts on it. But I am definitely going to start thinking about what I need to go and do around 100 like followers. Also, I think 2 months in, we do end up getting the Switch 2 as well. This should be good for, like, you know, retention. He's gonna unmod me. I mean, you never know. You never know. That China point was like 100,000 points. It just depends on what happens. I'll probably do some demeaning ones in the like meantime as well. Okay, like, oh, force effort blank to do like a tenfold on a banner, or whatever, or force effort blank to just, you know. Wait, no, lockouts. Lockouts. You guys can do lockouts. I'll think about what you mean, but I'll think about what to do regarding lockouts. That I need to get, that and also need to get like ahead with the Ben trivia thing at some point. Definitely will do that. Anywho, toodles!